Hey, what's going on, you beautiful people? Welcome to the fan club. In this video, we are going to give you our experience of Fan Expo Chicago 2024. This is our documentary video. There are several other videos breaking down each individual event that we attended at Fan Expo Chicago, but this is the video where we put it all together and share our entire experience. So let's get into it. Hit that intro.
You are watching the fan club.
You're watching the fan club.
And you're watching the fan club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the fan club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake.
We are on our way to Fan Expo Chicago. We are so freaking excited. I didn't get a lot of B-roll of us traveling there, but let's take it through a little bit of a walkthrough. We have a full walkthrough video that's like 45 minutes long on our YouTube channel. Make sure you go check it out. But this place was popping this weekend. Holy crap, were there a lot of people. I wonder what the real attendance number is, because it felt like closer to 100,000 than 50,000. There were so many amazing booths, so many amazing vendors, and this place filled up fast. The guest list was unreal and the panels were absolutely amazing. Let's take you through a few of the highlights of the walkthrough. As you guys see, it's gonna start getting crazy in this place. At parts of the show, you couldn't really move much. I'm hoping next year they work on the flow a little bit better, but at the same time, I love that they took some risks and brought some big names to Chicago. This was pretty crazy, I cannot lie. I had the time of my life going to these panels and walking around here. It's so much fun, man, and if you're ever in the area, check out Fan Expo Chicago. They also have a bunch of Fan Expo shows in other major cities. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Things are about to get packed. There are certain areas of this con floor that are going to take forever to get through and to navigate. It was a little bit of a nightmare, somewhat getting to certain areas, but understandable. When you bring a guy like Mark Hamill to a con, this is what happens, guys. This right here, it is just freaking insane how many people are at this con. It almost felt like a New York Comic-Con vibe, a San Diego Comic-Con vibe. Just freaking insane. But we did have a lot of fun. I am a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan, and look at these right here. Freaking awesome. There were so many amazing figures, toys, shirts, collectibles, handmade stuff. You name it, they had it here. If you're pretty much into any fandom, they had something for everybody. I am a huge fan of the vendors at this con. We spent a lot of money at this con. But let's take you to our first panel of the day, the Daredevil panel with Charlie Cox.
It feels good to be, as so many people say to me at these things, welcome to the MCU. You know, it feels really good to be part of that whole thing, and for us to have the opportunity at least now to have more of these crossovers, which fans love, and which is, you know, when you become a big fan of the world and the characters, you get really excited by. Whereas before we didn't have, you know, other than the four of us that were doing the Netflix shows, we didn't have, all the five of us, we didn't have that opportunity as much. So, you know, and then just there's always the possibility that you can end up in a movie like I did with Spider-Man, and that's the dream.
That first panel of the day was freaking awesome. Next up, immediately following this, we got back in the line to get ready for the Cole Sprouse panel, which we're going to take you to now.
I mean, I cook so much. I like to bake angel food cake. I started in baking, and then I went to smoking crack.
That's usually the transition.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it goes. You start with the science of crack.
Gotta weigh everything out.
This panel was definitely one of my favorites for the weekend. After this panel, let's go out and check out some stuff. Look at these right here. We got a bunch of bootleg Blu-rays, including Once and Always, and look at these, man. Look at all these Super Sentai seasons. Holy crap, you know I had to stop and show you guys. And then we found a booth with a bunch of Japanese toys, including Super Sentai. How freaking cool is this? There's Ultraman, there's Godzillas. Look at this right here. An Alien Ranger Battleborg. What was it called in Japan? Kaku Ranger. So we have another panel coming up and the after party, but first we had to go meet some celebrity guests, and the first one we met was Corbin Bleu from High School Musical. He was super nice. Then we met Butch Hartman, the creator of Danny Phantom and the Fairly Odd Parents. This was an amazing moment, full circle. So the shirt I am wearing right here with Chip Skylark on it, I actually wore this 2 years ago when I opened up for Chris Kirkpatrick and a bunch of other boy bands for my county fair. Then last year we met Tara Strong, the voice of Timmy Turner, and this weekend we met the creator. It was so freaking awesome. All right, friends, we are here. It is going down. We're in line actually right now for Cole Sprouse. My wife really wanted to see him. Riverdale, all that fun stuff. But yeah, we're gonna continue to show you what we're doing. Have some fun, man. Let's go. Cole Sprouse is a really nice dude. It was nice to meet him. Next, we are going to end our Saturday with some Christopher Mintz-Plaze panel action, and then we are going to be going to the after party. But before we take you there, look at this awesome parade of Star Wars people. We had to get to the other side, so we eventually had to just kind of jump in here with them. But this is awesome. Shout out all of the cosplayers this weekend. We will give you that video at the end like we always do with these documentaries. Look at this, man. This was awesome. We just jumped in with the Star Wars guys, having so much fun. Look at my goofy self just trying to be me. But next up, let's take you to the Christopher Mintz-Plaze Superbad panel.
Can I get a damn son? Where'd you find this? Damn son, where'd you find this?
How did that come about? Because it's hilarious.
Dude, I love that. It's such a crazy thing. I was friends with this guy, still am, Kyle Kaplan, and he was just making fun comedy sketches 12 years ago, and he's like, I have a really funny idea. You're a skinny, scrawny white guy. What if we pretend you're the guy behind these Trapaholics now? I'm like, sure, whatever, let's go, let's do it, let's have a good time. And we made it, and that shit goes viral like 3 times a year. Still, like I get reckon because like Superbad, Kick-Ass, and neck and neck Trapaholics are Pitch Perfect. Like it's surreal to me that a little YouTube video really connected with these people, but it was just a dumb comedy sketch we did 12 years ago.
That panel was hands down the funniest panel. Now let's go directly to the after party.
I ain't afraid of no ghost, bitch.
Man, that night was epic. We got the party going. You guys know I'm a DJ, so I was using some of the tricks of my trade to get this party started, and we ended up making the Fan Expo Chicago Instagram page. It was freaking awesome. Now we are back for day 3. It's technically day 2 for us, but oh man, there were so many cool things we had to get done today. We had to get the cosplayers, because you guys know I love to make a cosplay recap mini music video, and that's coming up in a little bit. But first, let's take you on over to the Scream panel.
I believe all of us, we start My Heroes, Kevin Bacon, Jamie Lee Curtis, everybody, Johnny Depp, they all start in a horror movie. So it's like a rite of passage. And so when we did this, we didn't know, we didn't know it was gonna be this. And when I died, I was like, okay, it was cool. I don't remember having sex, but But then like people come up to me at Trader Joe's and I'll like be buying a lemon and some dude's like, I'm so mad you're dead. Right here, dude, Woodland Hills.
That panel was insane. Next, let's take you over to the Transformers panel.
I will not endanger the Earth or its humans. Cybertron has shown us what devastation comes from greed and power.
Then you will forever be my enemy. No one will stand in my way.
Megatron, one shall stand and one shall fall. So be it.
Power through tyranny.
I will never give up hope till all are one. Autobots, transform and roll out!
That right there is an all-time Comic-Con highlight that I will forever remember. Megatron and Optimus Prime just got to voice act in front of all of us. Shout out Peter Cullen and Frank Welker. That was just insane. Now we are going to end our trip here. We're gonna have to leave soon. We got some cool toys for the kids. We always like to grab a few things when we don't bring the fam and bring it back to them as a little, you know, thanks for going to grandma's for the weekend. Man, this was so much fun. It was absolutely crazy. There were parts where you could not move. There are some things that I hope they work on next year to make the flow better, maybe utilize more of the hall space. I think it would be kind of smart so there aren't areas that are just kind of unmovable. I think it would be a smart idea to spread out the celebrity guests a little bit more. There's a lot of different things I think they can do better, but I love that they took some risks. They went and got some big A-list actors for this event, and I love the panels. It was just an amazing overall time. We met so many cool people over this weekend. It was awesome. I will be back next year. Now, I want to end the video with our cosplay showcase. I met up with over 70 cosplayers this weekend and got to put together a really fun cosplay video that I think you are going to enjoy. Before I let you go and get into that, I just want to thank everybody for watching and all of the staff over at Fan Expo. You guys worked your hearts out this weekend. It was a crazy, insane, partly chaotic weekend, but you guys did an amazing job. We will be back next year. Shout out everybody that showed us love this weekend. It was a blast. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's take you over to that Fan Expo Chicago 2024 Cosplay Showcase. just want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, the Arctic Operators, Salima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Thomas Franco, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, and Austin White. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan-exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now. And you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger Power Up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K Power Up. That is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.